Hi friends! I'm so happy to see you today. So before we get started and go into our Wiggle Stand song, I think we need to warm up. So everybody stand up, stand up, stand up. Awesome. All right, let's shake out our arms. Shake your arms, shake your arms, shake your arms. Now let's shake out our hands. Shake your hands, shake your hands. Wiggle your fingers. Awesome. Now shake out your leg. Great job. Now shake your foot. Great. Now do your other leg. Awesome. Now do your other foot. Great. Now jump up and down 5 times. 3, 4, 5. Woo! Okay, I think we're ready to start our song.
We're gonna move it. We're gonna groove it. We're gonna shake it out. Shake it out. We're gonna move it. We're gonna groove it. We're gonna shake it out. Shake and break. Shake and break. Come on and shake it out. Shake it out. You know the world is turned upside down. Now the sky has become the ground. Yeah, the world is turned upside down. No one knows how to flip it around. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna move it. We're gonna groove it. We're gonna shake it out. Shake it out. We're gonna move it. We're gonna groove it. We're gonna shake it out. Shake it out. Shake and break. Shake and break. We're gonna do it again. Shake and break. One more time now. Shake and break. We're gonna shake it out.
Wow, that song is so much fun. So friends, today we are going to learn God wants me to obey. When we say God, point up like this. When we say wants me, point to yourself like this. And when we say to obey, stand up straight and salute like this. Let's try it all together on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. God wants me to obey. Let's say it one more time. Ready? God wants me to obey. God does want us to obey. But before we talk too much about that, I want to show you a Bible story about obeying. Let's take a look.
Hello, boys and girls. My name is Noah, and I have a very special story to share with you today. A long time ago, I was living in a faraway land with my family. Everyone in this land was doing very bad things and not obeying God. But I knew that God wanted me to obey him, so I did. God saw that I was the only one who obeyed him, so he chose me for a special project. One day, God said to me,
"Build a large boat from cypress wood and waterproof it with tar, inside and out. Make the boat 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high."
God wanted me to build a huge boat called an ark. Kids, can you rock back and forth like a boat on water? Yes! Let's all do that on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Great job! God wanted me to build a huge boat that would float on water. But that's not all he wanted me to do. God also told me,
"I am about to cover the earth with a flood that will destroy every living thing that breathes. Bring a pair of every kind of animal, a male and a female, into the boat with you to keep them alive during the flood."
God was going to cover the entire earth in water. It was going to be the biggest flood that would ever happen. But not only did he want me to build an ark, God wanted me to find 2 of every kind of animal in the world and put them on the ark to protect them from the flood. Building the ark and gathering all the animals was a huge task, but I knew that God wanted me to obey him, so I did. There were a lot of reasons that I could have stopped building the ark. It took a long time to build the ark. I did not have much help, and the ark was so big and took a lot of supplies to make. I could have given up, but I obeyed God and built it. It also took a long time to gather all the animals from around the world, and I could have given up, but I obeyed God and gathered them. Boys and girls, just like God wanted me to obey Him, God wants you to obey Him too. It is very important to obey God and do what He says. So always remember that God wants you to obey Him. Well, thanks for listening to my story. Goodbye.
What a great lesson we're learning today. God wants us to obey, and that means listening to what our parents and teachers tell us. Let's say what we learned today again on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. God wants me to obey. Awesome job. Obeying means giving the dog a bath when your dad asks, even if the dog is really smelly and you don't want to. Or when your teacher asks you to sit in a circle before you play a game. Obeying means you do what they say. Let's say our main point one last time. Ready? God wants me to obey. Obeying our parents and teachers is very important, and God wants us to always do what they tell us. The next time your mom, dad, or teacher asks you to do something, remember that God wants you to obey. Until next time, keep that frown turned upside down. Bye, friends!